IShowSpeed has been on an epic tour of a lifetime across Africa. The popular YouTuber also recently hit 50 million subscribers on his 21st birthday. Speed's growth has been quite the one to watch, and so I wanted to take a look into his chart to see what interesting things I could find. So stick around to find out what makes Speed so great. I wanted to start off with his tour, as what I found connects so well to his natal chart. His tour began in December 2025, when he would have been in his 9th house perfection year in the sign of Aries with Mars as his ruler. Perfection years are simply which themes or areas of focus will be important for the given year. I'd imagine all of the planning and the lead up to this tour all happened during his 9th house year, which is all about expansion, higher learning, long distance travel, spirituality and philosophy.
These sponsors are just telling me that you have a good luck. You have a bright future.
Here's your cash, Speed.
You have a very good future. As you are traveling, you can travel, and in the next 10 years, you will become a big celebrity.
So some common things you might experience would be international traveling, university, a spiritual awakening, connecting with foreign cultures and mentorship. Speed's tour reeked of this 9th house energy. Like, what I love is the fact that he explicitly said this tour isn't for influencers, it's all about showcasing African culture. This is why we saw him learn a lot of new things along the tour, and with that Aries energy, it shows how this would be the first of its kind, how it will involve a lot of drive, passion, courage and high energy. Something cool I noticed was that the year he really blew up, he was in his 5th house perfection year in the sign of Sagittarius with Jupiter as ruler. That's what brought great luck and growth in entertainment, hobbies and self-expression for him. So it's no wonder his personality and his hobby for gaming for the entertainment of others took off. Now back to his current perfection year, as he recently turned 21. He's in his 10th house in the sign of Sagittarius with Venus as ruler. The 10th house is all about public recognition, career, fame and reputation. The day his tour began, the moon in Taurus was transiting his 10th house. This transit brings a rise in career, your focus is shifted towards public image and you'll have a lot of support. Speed also had transit Jupiter conjunct his Saturn in the 3rd house of communication, local community and social media. This aspect makes you a strong-willed and proud person who's determined to succeed. He's shown a lot of determination throughout his tour and has expressed to his social media following how important it was for him to show and connect with the communities of the places he visited. Another cool transit was Pluto conjuncting his Sun in Aquarius. This aspect is significant in bringing life-changing experiences with a deep and lasting change in the direction of your life. I really hope he doesn't stop here with Africa and continues to explore the rest of it as well as other countries and make it a thing. Speed takes the world could be huge for him. Now on to what makes him so special in his natal chart. First obvious standout is his Leo rising. He's naturally attention grabbing, confident and charismatic. He's been able to make a name for himself and become extremely known due to his midheaven and 4th house being at 28 degrees, which is the household fame degree. Other notable people with this degree on their MC are Kim Kardashian, Dolly Parton, Barack Obama and Timothy Chalamet. Speed's Mercury and part of Fortune are both at 17 degrees, which is another fame degree that symbolises long-term fame. Having Mercury at that degree shows potential for great recognition and success through things like communication, writing or media. So that would be the reason his streaming took off. Now his Jupiter placements go crazy. His Jupiter being in the sign of Libra shows how he experiences growth through collaboration. It's a very generous and social placement. Jupiter trines his moon in Gemini in the 11th house, which is why he has such great luck with social media and local community. Jupiter sextile Mars gives courage, honesty and generosity. His Mars being in the 5th house and in the sign of Sagittarius gives him vibrant, generous, attractive energy. The Mars influence in his chart is also why he's so active and why we see him partake in a lot of sports and heavy activities along the way. Mars is all about dominance, strength and competition. A lot of people point out that Speed seems to be very naturally talented at things. Show him something once and he can do it. He has Jupiter in the 3rd house and a moon in Gemini that can show having multiple talents, insanely quick learning skills or the ability to do many things at once due to Jupiter's expansion on Mercury and the mind. It was really interesting taking a look at his chart, and like I said earlier, him touring could be a goldmine. As long as he stays true to himself and doesn't abuse his connections in life, he should be alright. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, be sure to drop a like and comment, subscribe and let me know who or what topic you'd want me to cover next.